Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Caught a little bit of Fox News and they had Chris Wallace on. And the other talking heads had asked Chris Wallace if they think, or if Chris thinks, that this revelation with Jonathan Gruber, is going to have a profound negative impact on Obamacare moving forward. And Chris said that he didn't feel that it really would. He said it's a bit of a distraction, but that's probably all it'll be. Now, one of my other viewers wrote and asked me about the 25th Amendment. And in one of my other videos, I said I wasn't familiar with it, but I would look into it. And here's what the 25th Amendment says. To the United States Constitution deals with succession to the presidency and establishes procedures both for filling a vacancy in the office of the vice president as well as responding to presidential disabilities. It supersedes the ambiguous wording of Article 2, Section 1, Clause 6 of the Constitution, which does not state whether the vice president becomes a president or acting president if the president dies, resigns, is removed from office, or is otherwise unable to discharge the powers of the presidency. The 25th Amendment was adopted on February the 10th, 1967. Now, what I find really interesting is if we have someone that can't distinguish between lies and the truth, and has been found not to be able to distinguish between the lies and the truth. Not once, not twice, but countless times. Most recently, when he was asked by Ed Henry in Brisbane, Australia, if he was aware of being responsible and having deceived the American people with Obamacare, and then Jonathan Gruber's name was brought up, and Obama said, well, I just heard about him from my staff. Folks, the 25th Amendment is very clear. It says, once again, if the president of the acting president dies, resigns, is removed from office, or is otherwise unable to discharge the powers of the presidency. If we have a habitual liar, can we trust him to remain in power? I can't understand how that could be. Can you? You know what amazes me is I got to believe that not all Democrats are completely insane. I think they're insane, but not completely insane. How many go like this when they hear Obama say the things that he says that they know are untrue? When they see what Obama is doing to destroy the Democratic Party, how many are doing this? I gotta believe there's quite a few. The 25th Amendment is by itself sufficient reason to have Obama removed from being the president, since he's obviously unable to discharge the powers of the presidency, not being able to distinguish the difference between lies and the truth, which he has clearly shown the American people countless times that he doesn't know the difference between the lies and the truths. I told you what I think. I told you what Chris Wallace thinks. I'd like to know what you think.